Hi children, welcome to English online class. I'm Sabida Joseph, your English teacher. How are you children? Are you fine? Are you happy? Very good. Children, do you have pets at your home? Maybe some of you have pet dogs, pet cats, or pet birds like parrot, lovebirds. Is it? Okay, when they got any injury or disease, what will you do? You'll take them to the veterinary hospital. Okay. Then what about wild animals such as lion, deer, fox, elephant? If they got injury, who will treat them? How these wounds are healed? Animals like human beings are the creatures of God. Is it? Right. They are important part of this universe. Man made them friends when he came to know the importance of animals. They help us in many ways. Children, today we start our second semester. Lesson 1, PADMINI. It's a beautiful story telling about animals, how we should be kind to animals and how they will help us. Okay.
Lesson 1 Padmini by Saroj Mukherjee. Let us know about the writer. Saroj Mukherjee is a popular writer of short stories in Hindi and English. She was born in Allahabad. She writes stories for children and stories about wildlife. In the page number 1, you can see a box. Find these words in the grid. Fear, free, pain, hurt, animal, help. You have to find out these words from the grid. Okay, let us read the lesson. Lesson 1, Padmini. This story is told by a boy. His grandmother, Amma, lives alone near a forest. One day, she finds a wild elephant that is badly hurt. Amma wants to take care of the elephant. The boy's father finds a vet, Manoj, who agrees to help her. To my delight, father and Manoj uncle took me along to Amma's house. Amma, tell me what happened to the elephant, said Manoj uncle. Amma said, I think she was caught and held in ropes and chains while the rest of the herd escaped. She was able to free herself with great difficulty. The wounds are giving her a lot of pain. She cannot eat or drink properly, and so she is weak. I give her sugar cane and a little water, but she is too frightened to eat or drink. As soon as the wounds heal, I'm sure she will return to the forest. Amma had named her Padmini. She and Manoj uncle went first to see Padmini. Soon they came back and Manoj uncle told us, Padmini's trunk is cut in many places. The wounds are deep. Then he took out a gun. Amma looked at it and had tears in her eyes. Manoj uncle explained, Amma ji, this won't kill Padmini. I have to stitch her wounds. I can do that only when she is asleep. The bullets in this gun will only make Padmini sleep for a few hours. The bullet worked and Padmini was soon asleep. While she slept, Manoj uncle cleaned and stitched her trunk gently. Then he returned to Amma's house, looking tired but happy. The next day before he left, he told us how to look after Padmini until he came back. 2 days later, Amma decided to take me to see Padmini. Padmini is much better, but she still needs some help to eat and drink. We walked to the forest and soon came to an old temple. Amma rang the large bell there. Soon a few small animals came to the temple, then some birds. We must never show animals that we are afraid, said Amma. It makes them feel that we might
She
harm
gave
them.
them some food she had brought with her.
Where is Padmini? I asked. Amma just smiled. Soon there was the crunching sound of leaves and branches. It was Padmini with bandages around her trunk. She came up to Amma. Amma patted Padmini's trunk gently. How are you feeling, my child? She asked softly. She held out 2 bananas. Remember what I told you. Don't take off your bandages. Then she said, let's go to the river. You need some water. We all walked to the water's edge. Padmini knelt down. I poured water into her mouth, many buckets of water. Soon it was time for Padmini to return to the forest and for us to go back home. Seeing the forest and Padmini was like a dream. It was magical. Extracted from The Jungle Hospital by Saroj Mukherjee.
First, let us see the main character. First character is a boy. He is the narrator or the speaker of the story. The next character is Amma. She is the grandmother of that boy. Next character is the father of the boy. And another character is Manoj uncle. He is a vet, but is the person who treats animals, okay? And the last but not least is Padmini. Okay, who is Padmini? Padmini is an elephant. Okay, the story is based on this elephant. Okay, now I'll give a short summary of the story. Padmini, the story told by a boy. His grandmother Amma, she lives near to a forest lonely. Okay, she lives lonely. One day she finds a wild elephant badly hurt. She wants to take care of that elephant. So this boy's father finds a vet, Manoj, who agrees to help the elephant. Okay, then the story starts. So this boy, his father and Manoj uncle, they reach to Amma's house. So Amma says how she got that elephant. She saw that this wild elephant which caught in ropes and chains, and it was trying to free herself. Because of that, there was a lot of cuts in her trunk. What is a trunk? Trunk is the long nose of an elephant. Have you seen it? Yes. So there are so many injuries in the elephant's body. So she wanted to take care of that elephant. So this Manoj uncle agreed to Amma that he will take care of this elephant. He will treat the elephant Padmini. Okay, Padmini is the name of that elephant. At that time, Manoj uncle took a gun. So Amma, she got frightened and she started crying. She thought this Manoj uncle is going to kill Padmini. So Manoj uncle said, no, I'm not going to kill Padmini. I'm going to make her asleep. Then only he can treat her nicely. So Amma agreed, okay. Then Manoj uncle shoot Padmini. She falls asleep. At that moment, Manoj uncle cleaned her wounds and stitched it and bandaged her trunk. Trunk is the long nose of that elephant. Okay, so Manoj uncle was happy because he could treat this Padmini very smoothly. And he said, Amma, that Padmini will get well soon. You have to take care of her 2 days. Okay. Then Manoj uncle and father left. After 2 days, Amma decided to see Padmini. Padmini is still in the forest. Okay. So she take the boy, the narrator, with her to the forest. On the way to the forest, there was an old temple. On that temple, there was a huge bell hanged there. When they reached there, Amma rang that bell. At that moment, lots of small animals and small birds reached there because they know that Amma rang the bell. They know Amma very well and Amma also loves them. So Amma had taken some foods for them. She gave that food to that animals and birds. They are very happy. Like a child, like a children, Amma treated all these birds and animals. And Amma said we should never show that we are afraid of them, because when we show afraid or frightened of them, they might feel we are going to harm them. So we should show love, kindness, and we should smile at them. Okay, then they will be more friendly to us. At that time, the boy asked, "Where is Padmini? We came here to see Padmini. Where is she?" Amma just smiled and they hear the crunching sounds of the branches and leaves. Who is that? Yes, that is Padmini. She is coming from the forest. Okay, there is a bandage around her trunk, which is done by the wet Uncle Manoj. Padmini reached near to Amma and the boy. At that moment, Amma touched Padmini's trunk smoothly and gently. She is now much more better than the last days. Okay, this Amma is like a mother to that Padmini, and Padmini is like a child. Then three of them, that is the boy, Amma and Padmini the elephant, they walk to the river because Padmini needs water. She cannot drink herself because there are lots of bandages around her trunk. When they reached near to the river, the boy, he poured water into Padmini's mouth because she cannot drink herself. And Padmini got lots of water. After that, Padmini returned to the forest. Okay, that time the Amma and boy, they were watching how Padmini is going to the forest, and it was a beautiful view. The writer says it is magical. Such a beautiful view that Padmini is walking in the forest. So this is the story. I hope you all like this story. What you understood? We must be kind and love towards the animals. They need our help. They are also helping us, right? Like we have to help them back. Okay, that's all for today, children. You have to read the textbook loudly. We'll meet next day. I'll explain the story tomorrow. Until then, take care and bye.